All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create the stack senior design in Cricut Design Space. So first we are going to start with text, and we are going to type out the word senior. I'm going to resize this text, change the font to our Rock and Soda font, excuse me. All right. For this one here, we're going to switch and go with a green color. And then I'm going to add an offset. And let's make it 0.05. Let's make it a little bit bigger, 0.1. Let's try that, 0.1. And you can pick whichever corner you prefer. I'm going to have the weld offset on. I'm going to hit apply. We're going to make that one black. And then we are going to add a second offset. And let's make this one 0.2. A little bit too big, 0.15. Go ahead and hit apply. And we're going to change that color to white. Okay. So in Cricut, as you can see, it does give you an outline around it. So if you don't want to see that outline, just select the layer, and under operations, instead of basic cut, go ahead and do print and cut, just so you can remove that outline color. But of course, when you go to cut it, whatever settings you needed to be on to cut, that's what you were going to use. So you would probably change that back to basic cut. All right, so I have all of this together. We're going to go ahead and group it. So I'm going to right click and hit group. Now I'm going to duplicate this. So I can do Control D as in David on my keyboard and duplicate it. And let's stack it there. Over here in the layers, I'm going to bring it down below. So let's put that there. And now I'm going to click into this layer. Oops. I don't want to put it inside of there. Let's do this first. Let's undo. Okay, so now I have my two separate. So let's name this senior 1. And we'll name this one senior 2, just so I can tell them apart. Okay. So on senior 2, I'm going to take the green and I'm going to turn that to black. And I'm going to take the offset and turn that to green. Okay. Now that I have the senior 2, I'm going to grab the senior 2. I'm going to go to arrange, and I'm going to send backwards because I want it to go behind. Now I'm going to grab all of it and duplicate, so you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to rename this one. So now this one is senior 3, and this one is senior 4. So I'm going to move this one down and move this one down. Grab both of those and send to the back. And send this one to the back. And I need one more green, so duplicate that one. This one is senior 5. Send that one all the way to the back. All right, so let's grab all of them. We're going to go to align. So we're going to align horizontally, or excuse me, we're going to align, yes, horizontally. So I'm going to grab all of those. So center horizontally, and then we're going to go to align again, and we are going to distribute vertically, so that way they're all evenly spaced out. Okay, now I want to resize, so I want to make this shorter and make these a little bit wider. Again, you can set your dimensions to whatever you want. Grab my text again. I'm going to do class of 2023. Go ahead and change my font to Houston Signature, so I can resize that. So we're going to have this be our black. I'm going to add an offset of 0.05. Now let's go 0.07 and let's apply. We're going to make this one white. And then we're going to add another offset. And let's go with 0.1. Again, you can make your offset sizes whatever size you prefer, whatever looks best for you, depending on the font and the design that you want. And let's make that our green color. Okay. So I'm going to grab all of this and I'm going to group that together. And we're going to name this class of. Okay, so let's shrink this down a little bit. And then I'm going to grab my text again. And we're going to do Peabody High School or Peabody High. Again, switch my font. Oops. To our Rock and Soda. And then I'm going to change my font color. So let's go ahead and make this green. Add an offset, 0.1. Apply, make that black. Add a second offset. Apply, and we're going to make this one white. Okay. Again, we can turn off that outline by going from basic cut to print then cut. Let's grab all of these. Oops, I don't want to rearrange the order. Grab all of these and group them. And then let's resize it. And I'm going to send this to the back. So arrange, send to the back, because I want it to be behind the 2023. Let's grab everything, go back to align, and we are going to center horizontally to make sure everything is in the center. Now I'm going to come over here to upload. I already have the picture saved here, so I'm just going to show you how you do it. You go to upload image, you go browse on your computer, wherever you have it saved, you're going to click and bring in that image. There it is. If it's a picture, you want to grab complex. If it's something more simple, and when you click on these, you will see the difference when you bring in the items. Then you will hit continue. And the background is already removed on this one. So as you can see, Cricut has added in a background remover, so you can try to remove your background here if you have access to that. I'm going to go ahead and apply. I want this to be as a cut image. Doesn't matter because we're using it for sublimation. Then I would just click on my image and click add to canvas. Okay, so there's my image there. I'm going to resize it, place it where I want it. And then I'm going to send it backwards until I get it in front of the layer that I want, which is right there. okay? Because I want it right behind senior number one. So you can see all of my layers here. Let's rename this to school name. Oops. All right, so that's what we have so far. And then same thing, I'm gonna go to upload. I'm gonna go find my halftones. I'm gonna pull those in, add to canvas. I've already done this step, so, but the same thing, you would pick complex or simple, whichever one looks the best. So I'm gonna place this right here. I'm gonna send it to the back, get it where I want it, resize it if needed. And then I'm going to duplicate. So you can do Control D, or over here, you have this plus. It's going to make another one. We're going to change the color to the green. Again, to take off that outline, I'm going to just do print and cut. Place it over here. Go to arrange and send it to the back. Okay, now that I have everything placed and where I want it. Oops. Slide this over. I'm going to select it all. And then I can see the sizing up here. So if I need to adjust the sizing, I can do that. So we'll just shrink it down just a little. All right. And there you have it, the senior stack design using Cricut Design Space.